Turning attention now to more news that's coming in as we speak. Nobel laureate Amartya Sen has voiced deep unease over the SIR process in West Bengal, warning that the exercise is being conducted with undue haste and that it may jeopardize democratic participation, particularly with assembly elections round the corner in the next couple of months. Nobel laureate Amartya Sen also stressed that it needs to be given adequate time. Let's get in Shresi Dey for more details on this. Shresi, what exactly is it that Amartya Sen is voicing there? What exactly are his concerns?
Well, in the onset that Amartya Sen himself had been served a hearing notice in the SIR process here in West Bengal, where the Election Commission of India had essentially asked him to explain his age difference with his mother. And Amartya Sen thereafter has spoken to news via this morning from Boston, where he is right now. And he has said that this SIR process is being conducted in haste. The documents that are being asked for may not be present with those, especially those coming from the rural background who are not very educated. And he has said that the Election Commission of India and Supreme Court, which is hearing the larger issue of SIR, should safeguard the power of vote that every Indian citizen has. So he's raised those pertinent points while giving an interview. And at the same time, he's also said that he doesn't know whether this entire process will have any electoral outcome in the upcoming elections here in West Bengal. But he cited his example that if someone like him has to prove that he is a citizen and has been voting from his hometown in Shantiniketan, where he was born, and he explains how during his time there was no birth certificate, and like him, several others don't have an official birth certificate, especially in the rural background coming from earlier, eras. So this is a pertinent point that Amartya Sen himself has raised, and he has also said that the entire matter is being done in a hurried manner, and no one should be disenfranchised through this process, and asked the Election Commission of India to ensure that.
Okay, so the 92-year-old Nobel laureate who is in Boston has come out with the concerns with regard to the SIR exercise that's currently underway in Bengal ahead of elections. And he has said that it needs to be done with care and adequate time. Even as, Shresi, the one thing that many are asking is, what many are saying is that when you talk about the SIR exercise, it's not just the birth certificate that is required. There are now, the EC has clarified, there are almost now dozen documents, any of which the Election Commission says is valid. The Supreme Court has also weighed in on this. Isn't that now something that is easing the process of SIR for people whom Amartya Sen is speaking about, those who don't have birth certificates?
Well, we have to understand, when we were on ground visiting SIR booths here, especially even in Kolkata, which is an urban belt, and you would assume that people are, they have these documents with them. But when we went on ground, we were told that the documents that are given by the ECI that is acceptable for this exercise is only indicative documents, which is why even the Trinamool Congress, which has filed a case before the Supreme Court in this ongoing exercise, has asked the Supreme Court, to clarify on what are these documents. Are they exhaustive list? Is the Aadhaar card allowed or not? For example, recently in West Bengal, the Election Commission of India had said that admit cards of the Class 10 examinations given by the state board is not going to be accepted. But then the Supreme Court waded in and allowed that admit card to be used. But even now, since there's no official, notification from the Election Commission allowing the usage of that admit card, it's still not being accepted. So there is a grey area in these documents that are being sought from. But also one has to understand that in West Bengal, we just had a flood in the North Bengal region where, a lot of people have lost their homes and their documents as well. So there have been problems. But of course, the Election Commission has ensured, and we have...
Stay with me. I want to now get a political reaction to what Amartya Sen has said. What the Nobel laureate has put out from Boston has deep political ramifications. Kalyan Banerjee joins me on the phone line for his first reaction to this. Mr. Banerjee, it seems that the Nobel laureate Amartya Sen has said that there needs to be more caution, more time that needs to be given as far as the entire SIR exercise is concerned. Your thoughts?
That what he has said, Mr. Amartya Sen, that is very correctly said. Very correctly said. And the MOS and the MP of West Bengal has of the BJP has recently said that this notice are going to the public for hearing only for harassing them. That is Kanta Mujumdar. He has said it. He has also admitted it. Therefore, the entire process is entirely illegal. That apart, what is happening now, we on the last occasion raised objection to give instructions to the WhatsApp, and the Supreme Court has taken cognizance of that. That no instruction can be given by WhatsApp to the officers. That should be public order or notification. Now the Election Commission has changed the idea. What they are doing now, they have given 8 instructions through virtual conference. No in-writing conference. One of the important thing is this: they are saying that the 2002 SIR role was defective.
Kalyan Banerjee, let me ask you a quick question before I slip into a break. Very quickly, when people sitting halfway around the world, who many would say are not direct stakeholders in Indian democracy, when they make statements, do you think it actually is resonating with people on ground?
Amartya Sen is a citizen of this country and he is a voter, right? Therefore, this is not a question only of the voter. This is a question of the citizens of the India. I may be a voter, I may not be a voter, but I have the right, even if I am not the voter, in that case I have a right to espouse the cause of the citizens of this country.
All right, Kalyan Banerjee, I'm going to leave it there, which is why I use the term stakeholder, because I think that is most important. But thanks much for speaking to us. That quick reaction coming in from Kalyan Banerjee.